Hello there, my Nessie Cakes, and welcome back to my channel. Today is officially the very last day of 2020, and then tomorrow we're gonna ring in the new year of 2021, and I am super stoked about it. This whole year was a complete and utter dumpster fire, and I cannot wait for it to end. However, with that being said, let's try to look positive, okay? That's one of my New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more positive, and the way that I'm gonna do that is with this video, okay? This is something completely new. I've never done this before, but it was suggested by my friend Jessica from Fab5 Box Alert, because she did this, and she enjoyed it, and she also enjoyed watching other people do it, so I decided to give it a try and take her advice, okay? And this is the products and television shows that I was completely and utterly obsessed with in 2020, okay? Now these things here, which I have in a pile over here, are things that I either bought myself or I was bought for me, that somebody gifted me. And I have just fallen in love with them. I use them pretty much every day, or, you know, they're just something I'm obsessed with, okay? So I'm going to share it with you, and hopefully y'all like it, okay? So with that being said, please give me a big old thumbs up if you did like it. Please leave in the comments below if you tried any of these things, or if you've watched any of these shows I'm going to talk about, and we'll get to know each other better, okay? So like, share, and subscribe, thumbs up, comment, boom, all that is done. So let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna tell you that I bought, that I am completely obsessed with, is surrounding me. It is my home. Me and my husband purchased this house. This was our very first year in it, like a complete full calendar year in it, and I love this place. I can't get enough of it. I love decorating it. I love I wasn't a big fan of furniture shopping though, guys. I'll have to be honest with you. What my mom is more into that stuff, so she was a perfect person to help me out. And you know, the curtains and the accessories and the lamps and this Disney room, my chandelier that's above me, everything, it was carefully planned, and I love this place. So my home is number one. Number two, another thing that I have been completely obsessed with this year is vintage toys. Now, not necessarily vintage toys as in like little wind-up things and little tinny things and stuff like that. I'm talking about the stuff that I was obsessed with when I was a kid. So I have a couple of examples of that. First one is my t-shirt, which is the vintage My Little Ponies, okay? I can't remember the names of these twin ponies off the top of my head. I know their cutie mark on their side is supposed to be like a clue. So I'm pretty sure that one of these is called Bubblegum and the other one's her twin sister. Does not matter. But the point is that now that I'm getting older, I guess I'm becoming a little bit more nostalgic for stuff that I remember. And, you know, to be honest with you, I don't have any children, guys, but I want to be able to pass on toys that I really liked to the children in my life, like my nephews, my godchildren, you know, like friends' kids and stuff like that. So I'm kind of making it my life's mission to collect a little bit of things that I really liked. Here's another example, okay? This is the original vintage strawberry shortcake doll. I had one of these when I was a kid, but now with there's a new retro line going on now, guys. If you collect Funko Pops, you'll understand what I'm saying. They have like the retro toys. I actually have a few of them. They have Popples, which was another thing I'm like so obsessed with when I was a kid. I had one. You know, like Cabbage Patch Kids, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, things like that. This is Strawberry, okay? Strawberry Shortcake, this is how she really looks, guys, okay? She does not have bell-bottom pants and wear like a weird Kango hat. She has a sunbonnet and an apron, and she smelled like strawberries. Her whole crew was named after either a fruit or a dessert. I was obsessed with this show when I was a kid. Now, I went on a family outing with my in-laws. And me and my mother-in-law were kind of shopping around the city, and we stopped into a candy store, okay, that sold like a bunch of little things and stuff. And I saw on the top shelf, they had her there. And I remember mentioning it to her, like, I remember having one of these as a kid. This is everything to me. I love it. And she's all like, I'm going to get it for you. So I have me a little strawberry. I'm so happy to have her. And another example of the vintage toy collection craze that I'm going through is this little gem in my hot little hands, okay? People my age know what this is. Other people, this is called a cassette tape, all right? Now, that's not necessarily the thing that I'm obsessed with. What I'm obsessed with is who's on it, okay? And this is Barbie and the Rockers. This tape came with a doll, you know, and all the dolls from the line, you know, like they had a Barbie, they had a Derek, Dee Dee, Teresa, like they all were like a band. They had their different instruments. Of course, Barbie was the singer because she's the, you know, stage, like star of the stage. And this tape came with the dolls. I found this tape when we were moving. This I played to death when I was a kid. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a tape player to play this for you, and I also don't want to get sued by Mattel. But what I did find is on YouTube, there is someone that took this tape and played the whole thing, all the songs back to back on a nice little video. So what I will do is, if I can find it, I'm going to go ahead and link it down below because it is definitely worth a listen. It's exactly what you think it is. The most bubblegum rock music you've ever heard in your life. Very keyboard and guitar heavy, but it's everything. It makes you want to put on your sequin jacket and put like a pink streak in your hair and just lose it. The next thing on my like watch list is He-Man and She-Ra, and also there's another thing that I wanted to collect. Oh, Jem and the Holograms. Get the movie, take the movie, the remake, and ball it up and throw it away because it's worthless, okay? The cartoon is where it's at. All right. Enough about that. Sorry I was living. I love toys. I can't help it. I know I'm an adult, but I love toys. Okay, next product I was completely obsessed with is my AirPod case. And it is Forky, and I absolutely love him. Look how huge he is. And he also has a clip so you can hang him off your belt loop. I swear to God, guys, I should have bought 6 or 7 of these. I only have the one, and I absolutely love it, to the point where I kind of like even though it's in a case, I make sure that, don't put it in your pocket and don't just hang it off your belt loop because you don't want to lose the top part. It lives in my purse, or it's on the table next to my side of the couch, and I love it. I want to say that I got this online. I don't remember where. Actually, I think it was Wish, so I should have really bought 6 more because it was like $1. But I only got one because, you know, if you've ever shopped on Wish, the shipping is insane, and I didn't want to wait that long for just an AirPod case, but I really should have. So, my Forky AirPod case. Next thing that I was obsessed with this year that I just can't help myself. Squishies. Okay? Now, I know it's silly. It's like the lowest common denominator toy. But I didn't really use it as a toy. I just basically would sit on the couch and watch TV with my husband and just do this. And it was such a great stress reliever. Like, just doing it now is everything. I absolutely love it. This one is my slow rise giant unicorn that I got for $1.99. And I love her. I absolutely love her. She is a little bit dirty and a little bit worn. She's got some splits, but I use her all the time. I love it, and I also have 2 of these because I needed a backup just in case this one gets too crummy. So, Squishies, great stress reliever, guys. I live for it. It's also a great way to get out some aggression. You can just squeeze the heck out of it, and it'll always pop right back up. So, slow rising Squishies, everything. Okay? Next product obsessed with, I actually bought this at work. And this is called Eva.nyc. And this is called Mane Magic 10-in-1 Primer. And it's hair primer. You put this while your hair is still wet, you comb it out, and then you style your hair as usual. But I absolutely am obsessed with this stuff because it helps to detangle, it keeps the frizz away, it kind of helps your hair grow a little bit longer than it probably should. I need a haircut, but whatever. And I live for it. I actually gifted this to Heather on Sassy Cinderella in a beauty box swap that we did this year. It is so good. I got her the trial size though, just to make sure that she liked it. But it is for all hair types. It is so good. It smells, it's kind of a, like beachy, sandalwoody. It's very, very nice. I love this stuff. And with people with hair that's a little bit hard to tame, this is everything. You can pick this up at Sally's. You can pick this up. It's also available on Amazon. Everything I'm showing you guys, I am going to link down below. So Eva.nyc Mane Magic 10-in-1 Primer. Get into it because it is everything. Still sticking with the whole hair thing. This was a gift from my mother-in-law because she does hair for a living. She gets this for me all the time. I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with this brand. This brand is called Awapuhi. Right there. And it's wild ginger, keratin, cream rinse, and shampoo. Right now this one is just the cream rinse because the shampoo is in my shower. And I actually have two conditioners, one for my shower and the other one for when I have my hair up in ponytails. Sorry about that, guys. I had to plug in my phone really quick. I was about to die, but I want to keep sharing this with you. Another thing that I'm obsessed with. This is my favorite mascara I have ever found, ever, okay? And this is the L'Oreal Bambi Eye Mascara. The color is called Very Black. Oh, Blackest Black, excuse me. And it's waterproof, but they also make a non-waterproof. But the packaging, first of all, adorable, okay? Just a simple little silver bullet. Where it's at is this brush. And it was, I don't know if it was a Disney collab, but in the posters, there was a silhouette of Disney's Bambi as a little kid, and then the lady like putting on the makeup. But look at this brush. That is where it's at. It is not necessarily like a tree brush. Every single one of those things, like the bristles is on its own line. So it's almost like one of those brushes in the car wash. It has its own individual, I love it. It actually really spreads out your lashes, makes them look really, really long. I mean, I'm wearing it now and no complaints, guys. Look at these lashes. I mean, you got to get into it. These aren't falsies. These are L'Oreal Bambi eyelashes. I'm so happy that I found that. I go through mascara. Mascara and lipstick are like my favorite makeup things ever. So I go through a lot. And speaking of lipsticks, that is our next category for the makeup. I have 4 that I want to share with you. This one is the latest one. This one is Velvet Trap from Jeffree Star. And it is everything. The box is adorable. Yes, I keep my makeup in the box. I know, it's silly. But I really don't have a lot of makeup bags, and the ones that I have are really small, and I don't want to mess it up. But this is from the Velvet Trap series. He made a bunch. The color is called Hot Commodity. It is my everything on a hot pink lip. Love it. Look at that. That is a bold pink lip. I mean, I absolutely love it. Everything about it. On the lipstick itself, he has a symbol all over the place. The lid is magnetic, so it does not come off. And the whole thing looks like a shotgun shell. How cool is that? And that, like I said, that color is Hot Commodity. The Velvet Trap line still is going on, so you can get that. I will link that down below. Next one. This one is from Kimchi Beauty, and this is her Glossy Lip Plumper. I love it. It's called Wet with a Plumper. That's the name of the product. And it's in the color called Miami. Now, it looks like a very shocking pink, but literally it leaves the smallest stain of pink on your lips. I love it. It is super duper wet looking. The plumper, it doesn't tingle or burn like other plumpers do. It's very nice. It's very subtle. It's everything. And this is from Kimchi Chic Cosmetics. And yes, Kimchi is a famous drag queen. I absolutely love drag makeup. That is the category that I'm going through now is the start of my drag makeup and drag face. I love it, okay? So that's Kimchi. The next ones I'm going to show you are from Trixie Mattel Cosmetics. And it also helps that Trixie Mattel is my ultimate favorite drag queen ever. I love her so much. She came out with her own makeup line, and I have a couple. This is her lipstick, and it's called Stacy's Mom. Now, I wanted to get the original Stacy, but it sold out so quick. It is looking to restock early this year, so fingers crossed for me to get one. But look at her packaging, guys. It is everything. It is a heart through and through. This color is called Stacy's Mom. And look at that. It is a very nice, soft baby doll pink. I love it very much. You know, I forgot that I should be swatching these for you so you can see. But I'll go ahead and do that now that I thought about it, okay? So this is Stacy's Mom. Look how pretty that is. It's a soft mauve pink. It's everything. I love it. The packaging is gorgeous. She also did a line of lip glosses. That's this. And this one is called Pink Slip. And the reason why I got this one, I mean, look at the packaging. It's so flippin' cute. It's also a heart, and it is the perfect topper to this Stacy's Mom. Look at it. I mean, the brush is angled to really, really get in there. I absolutely love it. Let me give it a swatch. I'm going to put it right next to Stacy's Mom so you can see how awesome it is. As a gloss, it'll fit perfectly on top of the lipstick, so it's a whole look, or it's good on its own. It's very, very nice. Not sticky, long-wearing, lovely. Sorry, guys, since I have the lipstick swatches on my hand, let's go ahead and do this hot commodity from Jeffree Star. But you'll see, like, when I'm talking about, like, it is the pink to end all pinks. I put it right next to Stacy's Mom, and it pales in comparison. Look at that hot pink. So that's Hot Commodity from Jeffree Star. That's Stacy's Mom from Trixie Mattel. And that's Pink Slip Gloss. Pink Slip Lip Gloss from Trixie. Love, love, love drag queen makeup. And not only do I love drag queen makeup, but the next thing is drag queen merch. And this is my favorite t-shirt now. This one is from another drag queen that I love. Not my favorite, but I do love her. And it's Nina West. And she did herself these for Halloween. And it is her as the Hatbox Ghost. I live for this shirt. I wear it all the time. It is super duper soft. It is one of my favorites. I live for that shirt. I will link that down below as well so you can get yourself one. Okay, last thing for the cosmetics, guys, is this little number right here. And this one is called Bosea Super Cool Depuffing Eye Balm. And it is everything to me because I get circles and bags like you would not believe. But it looks like a giant chapstick, and you just rub it underneath your eyes for a quick little pick-me-up and refresh. It doesn't leave your face sticky. You can wear it on top of makeup, but because of the time of night it is, and with the ring light, I'm not going to do that because it's going to make me look super duper shiny. But you can do it if you want to without a ring light in your face. But I live for this stuff. I actually gifted this to my mom. She likes it too. Not to say we're plagued with bags, but it is nice just to have something to refresh you, especially if you've been staring at a computer all the time. So that's how it looks, just like that. Sorry it's so dirty, but I do keep this in my purse, and on very hot days here in Texas, I actually take this whole balm and put it in the fridge, and then really get a nice cooling feel to your face. I live for that balm. All right, last product. Well, last two products, okay? And then we're done with this video. And we're also done with this year, guys. It was so sad to end. Not really. I changed up my own catchphrase just for you. And it is this little number right here. This is the Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce Candle. I love it. It smells just like the store. I know it's super silly to say, but I like the smell of Abercrombie & Fitch when you walk in. It's so nice. It smells like men's cologne, and it's just fresh. I really like it, and I have a couple of these that, this one is relatively new, but I love this candle. When it goes out, I get another one. Live for it. So Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce in a candle. They also make a cologne. They also make a women's formula as well, but I really, really like the way the men's one smells. Last product, guys. So sad. And it is this little beauty right here. Now, it doesn't look like much, does it, guys? But this helps me out so much in the shower. This is my shower step, and it's made out of bamboo, and it retracts just like a TV tray, like that. So you can take this into the shower with you, put it down, and put your foot up on it nicely instead of trying to balance on the edge of the tub or on the soap dish. I got this on Amazon. It was like $25, and I love it. It is strong enough to hold weight as far as if you want to sit on it. It does have a weight limit of, I want to say 200 pounds, heads up, but it is everything. I love it. It's kind of coated with a clear coat, so you can actually leave this in the shower and it won't get all moldy. It is made out of bamboo. It is everything. And that was the end of this video as far as the product portion goes. I know it's a long one, guys, but 2020 was a long year. Next thing to talk about is the TV shows that I was living and breathing for. Living and breathing and dying for it. I absolutely love these shows, okay? First, we're going to start with stuff you can stream. I wrote everything down so I won't forget. All right. First one is Netflix, guys. I am so grateful for Netflix. A lot of good stuff has came up, and the ones that I watched and just lived and died for. Number one is called Don't with Cats, okay? C-A-T-S. Cats. And it's a story about a guy who was a complete lunatic and went on, I'm sorry, guys, I like crime documentary. He was a murderer, okay? I'm sorry. But that's what he was. He is no longer, because I don't think he's no longer with us. Thank God. But if you want a really good murder mystery to watch, if you're into stuff like that, like the ID channel and A&E, go watch Don't with Cats. It is such a good one. You're gonna be at the end of your seat. Trust me, it's great. It does not show anything on the documentary that's gonna make you lose sleep. It gets close, but nothing terrible, so I think you'll be okay. It is definitely not for children, though. All right, so that's one. Number two is Moving Parts by Trixie Mattel. It was the number one documentary for a very long time, and there's a reason for it. It is so good. It is her life, basically. Her life as him, when his name is Brian, and then when he goes to become Trixie Mattel. It is a story of the journey that he went on in his year. Very, very good. You'll laugh. You will cry. There's songs in it. Everything is great. Trust me. It's awesome. Another thing that you can stream that I absolutely loved, Tiger King. I know It's over and done with, guys. I know it. But I couldn't help myself when it came out. I was one of those people. I was one of those people. I even bought some merch. There's a shirt that I have that has like a tattoo tiger, like one of those vintage tattoo tigers, and it says Carol did it on it. Loved it. I loved it. We talked about it at work. We talked about it at home. Watched the whole thing. It was insane. I kind of hate that it ended. I think they should keep going with it because it was crazy. Lived for it. All right? Next thing, Cobra Kai. Oh my God. It was recommended by all of these people that I know. And I was like, how good can it be? Because I'm sorry, guys. I was not a big fan of The Karate Kid. I didn't really like the story of Daniel. I thought he was a little bit of a jerk in the first one and he shouldn't have won. To heck with it, but I also root for a villain. That's what I do. But that's why I like Cobra Kai so much, because I'm basically rooting for the villain. I love it. It's such a good show, guys. Get into it. If you haven't seen it, it is definitely bingeable. It is, they're not that long, actually, because each show, it started off on YouTube. And then Netflix got a hold of it and made it into like a continual series so you can binge it properly. But like each episode is less than 20 minutes long. Not like this video. Sorry, guys, but you know, it happens. Another thing that I love, this is on regular TV, is Rupaul's Drag Race. It's also streamable on Wow Presents Plus. They have the American version, which is very popular. They have made a UK version. I mean, everything. I mean, Canada's Drag Race, it was everything. I loved it. They do ones from, I think, the Boulet brothers and stuff like that. Different forms of different drag medias. It is so good. If you don't like drag queens as like entertainment, think of it as art, okay? These men are transforming themselves into women for you. And not only that, but they are backflipping and kicking and death dropping. Boom. It is so entertaining. Get into Rupaul's Drag Race. It's actually going to start tomorrow. I am so excited. It's on VH1, so get into it because season 13 is about to start tomorrow, honey. Another one that's streamable. Big Mouth on Netflix. It is a cartoon series that is hilarious. Picture like, okay, the premise of the story is basically, it's made by comedians. They're playing children in junior high going through puberty. How funny is that? Very relatable, very funny. You're gonna remember a lot of stuff and you're gonna be like, ha, that happened to me too. Trust me, it's so good for men and women and different forms of puberty. They show gay people going through their journey with puberty, trans people in their journey with puberty. It's the best. You gotta watch it. It's 4 seasons long. The 4th one just came out a little while ago. Very bingeable. Each episode's like 30 minutes long. Trust me, watch the first 2 and you're gonna get into it. I promise you that. And last but not least, it's been on marathons lately on regular TV, and that is the show Cheaters. I love it. I absolutely love it. First, it starts with Joe, I forgot the original host, but it was an Italian gentleman, really, really tall, and he had like Pauly Shore hair. I loved it. Then it was Joey Greco. Then it was Clark Gable, God rest his soul, because he's no longer with us. And now it's a gentleman by the name of Peter Pankey. I live for it because he's not afraid to get in there. He is all like, like trying to fight people. It's everything. I know, guys, it's garbage. I know, but I can't help it. I live for it, okay? And speaking of garbage and living for it, another show that I'm totally into is the show Hoarders. It makes you want to throw everything away. If you're really into organization and cleaning and you just want a moment to put something gross on TV to clean your house, Hoarders is where it's at. That's what I use it for. I put it on and it gives me the motivation to get up and bleach the whole house. And that, my dear Nessie Cakes, is the end of this long video and long year. Yes, we made it, guys. thank God. We made it through the pandemic. We made it through this year. We made it through quarantine. Y'all should be very, very proud of yourselves. Hopefully everybody made it out safely and not sick and is practicing social distancing, wearing their mask, very important. Gloves if you can. If not, please wash your hands, guys, okay? Just because the year is over doesn't mean the pandemic is over, okay? So hang in there, guys. There is a vaccine, another good thing that came out. So just hang on a little while longer and hopefully things will go back to normal. And that was the end of the video, guys. So until next time and until next year, mwah, love all of you, Nessie Cakes. Bye.